In the beautiful city of Oka, there lived a very rich man named Chief Ugo. Chief Ugo was married to his long-time love, Nneka. But after the birth of their son, Ejike, Nneka passed on. This left a deep hole in Ugo's heart. Ugo had vowed never to remarry. Rather, he focused his attention on taking care of his son, Ejike. Ugo did everything possible to provide for his son, Ejike. Whatsoever Ejike needed, Ugo provided it. No matter the distance Ugo had to travel to, Ugo made sure that his son never demanded for something twice. And with this in mind, Ejike lived a very pompous life. He was a very proud child right from when he was little. Because he knew that his father would get whatsoever he needed, he made sure to always demand for things. Ejike grew up being a very rude and pompous child. Gradually, things started changing when he entered university. Ejike was known to be a party rider. He visited most of the luxurious clubs in town. But one funny thing about Ejike was that no matter the way he lived his life, he made sure to pass his exam, knowing fully well that his father was going to discipline him if he doesn't do that. Ejike did not pay his way out. No matter what Ejike did for the day, he came back and read his book, as he wanted to excel and excel well, being that if he should excel in class, his father was going to get him whatsoever he needed. Also, Ejike wanted to do his master's abroad, and his father had told him that the only way he was going to send him outside Nigeria to go do his master's was if he comes out first class or second class upper. And if he does not make any of this, he should remove his mind from going abroad. So Ejike did everything possible to make sure he kept his grades good. But Ejike was known to be a heartbreaker. Ejike was toying with the hearts of girls in the campus. Ejike toyed with the heart of most girls in campus, as he did whosoever he wanted and broke up with them whenever he deemed fit. One certain day, Ejike's eye had captured a very beautiful young girl named NELO. NELO is a very beautiful, well-principled girl, and she was brought up in a godly home. Her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Okafor, had taught her how to carry herself, had taught her how to go to church, and had taught her how to live a very godly life, reminding her that she should watch her steps so she does not walk into her destruction. Her parents always told her, "NELO, we are sending you out to the university, but please care for yourself. Don't allow yourself to fall into the hands of the wicked people. Don't be a food for the wolf and for the vultures. Do not allow anybody deceive you. Whatsoever you need in this life, your parents can give it to you. Keep yourself till marriage. Don't allow anyone fool you otherwise. And make sure you go to church every day and read your book so that you make your papers." NELO always told her both parents, "Yes, Papa, yes, Mama." Before NELO had left for the university, her mom had hugged her tight, reminding her of the necessity of not giving herself out as a charity case, telling her that whatsoever she needs, she should remember she had a home and she should call home, and they were going to try to make it available for her. NELO vowed to her mom that she was not going to misbehave in any way. The first day Ejike laid eyes on NELO while he was coming out of his building, he got captivated immediately. He wanted NELO all to himself. But unlike other girls, NELO wasn't the easy girl to catch. She wasn't easily deceived by money or anything. So Ejike looked for the way to get NELO by force and by fire. Ejike quickly asked around about everything concerning NELO. He wanted to know who NELO was, her friends, her lifestyle. He wanted to get NELO. His friends quickly told him, "You cannot get this one. This one is a church girl, and we know you don't like God. You can't get this one. This one is off your limit, my dear. Remove your eyes from her." Ejike quickly placed the bet with his friends, and he quickly told his friend, "I, Ejike, will get her. Not just that I'm going to date her. I'm going to make sure I sleep with her, and I will present her pants to you so that you will know that you don't mess with me." His friends told him, if you get her, I'm going to give you a huge sum of money. But if you don't, you will double the price because you know you're richer than me. Ejike told them, don't worry. I will prove you wrong. I'll prove you that I can get any girl in this campus. So Ejike set out to get NELO. Ejike started going to church because of NELO. He even joined a group in the church just to get NELO's attention. And like joke, he got NELO's attention. One day, after the youth fellowship, while NELO was going home, he quickly walked up to NELO, trying to pretend that he had not understood what the pastor had preached for that day. And he asked NELO to please enlighten him more, as he didn't really understand what the pastor was saying. NELO was glad to do so. NELO explained everything for Ejike. Ejike was at peace. He told NELO, the way you explained it is wonderful. You just gave me the perfect explanation for that verse. Thank you very much. He made sure not to say too much so that NELO don't quickly grab that he wanted her. And the moment they were done, he left. While NELO was walking back to her room, she kind of thought about Ejike. That was the first person that had approached her before, talking about church, talking about God. The moment she was done with church every day, most people departed. She didn't really have anyone in the church that was really close to her. She was happy to have someone that had walked up to her for the first time. With the passing days, the moment they were done with each fellowship, Ejike would walk NELO to a particular distance and quickly bid her farewell. He was trying to make NELO think about him. He was trying to get NELO's attention without doing too much. And all he did gradually came into play as NELO also started paying interest in him, wanting to know more about him, wanting to know who he was, and so many others. Ejike did not say the truth about himself. He just gave her surface explanation about himself because he knew that he was not interested in dating her. He had made a bet and he was willing to win that bet. At least he was the heartbreaker. He was known to be the notorious boy, so he should keep to his. Gradually, Ejike and NELO became very close, and Ejike quickly told NELO that he would like to date her. At first, NELO didn't want to, knowing fully well that she was not willing to start doing the things most people did in school. But she told herself that he's a Christian brother, so he knows that we all have to keep ourselves till after marriage. But as the days went by, one day, Ejike convinced NELO that they should make out. But NELO refused and told him, I'm not expecting this from you as a Christian. A Christian brother, how will you say such a thing? Ejike told her, my dear, I am a Christian and I know all those things. One thing you should know is that I am always going to be here for you. And I even intend getting married to you. As you can see, I'm in final year. The moment I'm done with my school, I'll make sure to go and see your people. I know the rules of all those things. So you don't think that I'm here to come and break your heart. NELO refused. She told him, no, I can't. That's against my faith. Even if you intend getting married to me, you can wait till when we get married. You don't expect me to come and sleep with you. What if you don't get married to me? What if your parents don't accept me? Ejike looked at her and said, don't worry. My parents will accept you. You're a very beautiful lady and a godly one. So why won't my parents accept you? So Ejike told her, okay, if you don't want to, no problem. I'm not going to force you to do what you don't want to. But Ejike still kept on talking to NELO, but he wasn't really giving her much attention like before. NELO, who was already involved in this relationship, started thinking about it. Why is he going to change all of a sudden? Is it because of this? Since he had vowed to get married to me, I need a commitment. If he can commit to me, then I'm going to give in. So the next day, she walked up to Ejike and told him, no problem. If you say you intend getting married to me much later in life, why not commit to me one way or the other? Ejike quickly understood what she was saying, as Ejike was used to all those things. Like this wasn't new to him. Ejike quickly went to a shop and got a ring. And that evening, he invited NELO over and told her, don't worry. I'm going to use this ring to propose to you. But this is a promise ring. A ring that I'm going to take back when I bring the engagement ring for you. To which NELO quickly accepted the ring. She was excited. She was blushing. She never knew the true intentions of Ejike. And that night, they made out. And when they were done making out, the next morning, NELO had a morning lecture, so she quickly left Ejike's apartment. When Ejike woke up, he was shocked to find out that NELO was a virgin. At first, he felt bad, knowing fully well that he had no intention of getting married to her. He knew that it was all a bet. But he quickly told himself, I beg, it's not my fault. She also wanted it. If not, why did she agree? That's what he told himself. And he invited his friends over. And he showed them. He proved to them that he could get any girl he wanted. He showed them NELO's undies and also showed them her blood stain on the bed. They were shocked that Ejike was able to get NELO. Ejike still kept his relationship with NELO, as he did not want NELO to suspect in any way that he was not into her. And being that he had given her a promise ring, he wanted to maintain his stance with NELO. As he was going to be leaving school soon, he was rounding up and he was in final year. So there was nothing that was going to connect him with NELO in any way the moment he was done with school. But one fateful day, NELO felt terribly sick. So ill, Ejike had come to visit her one morning and quickly rushed her to the hospital. After the doctor had carried out all series of tests, the doctor had come to inform them that NELO was pregnant. Ejike was heartbroken. This was the first lady he had ever dated that was pregnant for him. Why? He told himself. Why? Why is she bad luck? Why must she be the one to scatter all my plans? But he pretended like everything was okay. After they had given NELO some medication, NELO had returned back to her hostel. NELO did not think much about it. At least Ejike had promised to get married to her. So she told herself that she could get married to Ejike, give birth, and still come back to school. One certain day, Ejike had informed his friends about everything. And his friends quickly told him, if you know you're not ready to be a father, you better do the needful. Just spike her drink a little and that baby will come out. Don't go and tie yourself up to something that you know you cannot explain to your father. To which Ejike accepted. He invited NELO over, and while they conversed, he offered NELO a glass of orange juice. After they were done talking about how lecture was and what life holds for them in the future, NELO had returned back to her lodge. On getting to her lodge, she felt serious pain down her stomach. But she quickly swept it under the carpet and told herself maybe it was just little stomach ache. That night she couldn't sleep. She kept on rolling from one point of her bed to the other. And the moment she caught just little sleep, when she woke up the next morning, she woke up to a pool of blood. And she was really shocked. What happened? And when she went to the hospital, the doctor had informed her that she had lost the baby. The doctor initially accused her of trying to kill herself. But NELO did not understand all those things, knowing fully well that she had taken all medications the doctor had given to her and was very careful with herself. But she told herself probably something happened. Probably she ate the wrong food. She didn't even know what was wrong. But she soon understood what was wrong the moment she went to Ejike's house. And lo and behold, Ejike had moved out of that particular lodge entirely. She called his line, but it was switched off. Ejike made sure to avoid NELO till he was done with school. To him, he had done the needful. Rather than holding on to a child, he helped to remove the child so she and him could be free. That was what Ejike told himself, and he was okay by it. NELO cried. NELO wailed. And NELO cursed him that he was going to lose something important to him at the verge of getting it. NELO vowed that Ejike would live a miserable life, that nothing good was going to come his way. NELO cried. But over the days, she got proper treatment from the hospital, even attended therapy class, and forgot everything about Ejike. She immersed herself in her study and she graduated as one of the best accounting students. Ejike had also graduated with first class and had even traveled abroad to study his master's. While in abroad, he had met his first love, who was their neighbor right from when they were little, Amanda. And he got married to Amanda with the approval of his dad. And Amanda and Ejike were living their best life. Amanda had even given birth to a son for him. Ejike was one of the directors in his father's company, a very pompous, rude director, Mr. Know-it-all. One fateful day, Chief Ugo was talking to his friend Udoka. He told Udoka about his pain, that he noticed that some of his finances had no trace. It was like he had a leaking basket in one of his companies. Udoka quickly told him, don't you carry out audits in your firm? Ugo said, no, I don't know anything about that too. And Udoka quickly told him, you have to. That's the only way you'll be able to calculate your input and output if it's accurate. Udoka quickly told him, I'm going to recommend a very good audit firm. And the moment they are done, you will be able to catch whoever is playing around, whoever is practicing some mischievous things in your company. Ugo quickly thanked Udoka and told him, thank you very much for this. I'm really glad I came to you. If not, I won't be able to figure out what's going on in my company. Udoka told him no problem and quickly told him, I'll call you tomorrow to give you information about the audit company. The next day, Udoka had called Ugo to give him proper information about this audit company. Ugo quickly called the audit company as he needed their services immediately. When the audit company had come, Ugo had introduced them to one of his company as he wanted them to start with one first before introducing them to other themes that he had. When they were done carrying out all necessary checks, Ugo was able to handpick 5 staffs that were boycotting his money. Ugo was grateful that he had sought the help of the audit company as he was able to figure out what was going on in his firm. He was able to handpick the bad eggs and send them out of his company. During this period, he had met this beautiful lady, NELO. NELO had captivated his attention. He couldn't stop thinking about NELO. When they were done with their first assignment, he wanted to treat the team for a dinner. The reason being that he wanted to get to know more about NELO. After the dinner that day, he had quickly walked up to NELO and wanted to get her contacts. NELO wasn't interested in him, being that Ugo was an old man, so why should she be talking to an old man? But NELO didn't want to sound disrespectful, knowing fully well that they had other jobs for him, so NELO dropped her phone number with him. Ugo made it a point of duty to always check up on NELO. Initially, NELO only spoke to him in a very professional way, but one certain day, Ugo invited her over, and he made his true intention known to NELO. He said he had been captivated by her beauty and he had watched the way she walked doing this audit work. NELO didn't want to at first. She had spoken to her friends about it and her friends advised her not to go for it. That if she goes for it, it was equivalent to her dating her father's age mate. But NELO didn't want to pay attention to them, and at the same time, she didn't want to break Mr. Ugo's heart. So she decided to think about it. She wanted to process it first. Was she going to go for it or not? While she was still thinking about Mr. Ugo's true intention, one day, Mr. Ugo had invited her to his home and he wanted to treat her to a very nice dinner in his home. He wanted to make NELO see that he's a genuine person. He wasn't there to just break her heart. So when NELO came to Ugo's house, while they ate dinner, NELO had seen a family picture and quickly recognized Ejike from the picture. She immediately started crying. At first, Ugo thought that it was what he said that made NELO cry, as he had pleaded with NELO to get married to him. Ugo quickly apologized to NELO and told NELO, I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable in any way. I just wanted you to know that I am a very genuine person. I am not here to be a sugar daddy. I lost my wife when my son was still very young, and I've not even had the opportunity to love someone. The moment I laid my eyes on you, I fell in love with you immediately. I'll be really grateful if you can put me into your thoughts, if you can consider me as a potential husband. NELO looked at him and said, no problem, sir. She wiped her tears and told him, I'll give you a feedback tomorrow. When NELO got home that day, she couldn't stop crying. So the person that is interested in her is the father of who stole her pride. She told herself, no problem. I'm going to get married to him so that I can make both of them pay. Pay for their sins. I don't care who did it. I'm going to make sure both Ugo and Ejike pay for what Ejike did to me. So the next day, she quickly told Mr. Ugo that she was going to get married to him. Ugo was excited. Ugo had even asked her how she wanted the wedding to be. If she wanted it to be a luxurious wedding or just a simple wedding. To which NELO said she wanted a very simple and unique wedding. Nothing out of it. Just something nice to celebrate their love and union. Ugo was at peace with himself. He was glad. Her friends quickly asked her, I thought you said you didn't want to get married to the old man. What happened? Why did you change your mind? NELO didn't want to share her story with anybody. Rather, she told them, if I get married to him, when he dies, I'm going to inherit all his property. So what's the big deal there? Moreover, who even told you that he has more days on earth? Her friends looked at her and said, NELO, this is unlike you. You're very sincere, and hearing such a word from you it's unbelievable. NELO looked at them and said, don't worry. I know my reasons. Even if I can't say it now, just know that I am in this marriage for a reason, and that's it. But with the passing days, NELO had a change in mind after this marriage, as Ugo respected her and treated her very, very well. Unlike what she expected, Ugo treated her with utmost respect. He cared for her. He gave her her privacy. Ugo never made it feel so burdensome. He made sure that NELO was at peace. He didn't do anything that NELO did not find comfortable with. NELO had it in mind to maltreat Ugo and Ejike with the way Ugo treated her, with the way Ugo loved her. She couldn't. Rather, she saw herself falling in love with him. At first, she wanted to shake it off. She told herself, I can't, I'm not supposed to. But with the passing days, she fell in love with Ugo. She cared about him. She wanted to do everything in this world with him. Ugo was a very happy and free man. He knew that he had gotten married to his young lady, so he didn't want to force her into a world whereby she wasn't yet used to. Whatever NELO wanted to do that was not out of the rage, out of it, Ugo always followed her. Whenever NELO wanted to go for her friend's birthday, dinners, club, anything NELO wanted to do, Ugo gave his support. NELO was happy. This wasn't what she wanted out of the marriage. She wanted a revenge, but rather she found herself falling in love with him. And with this, NELO started looking for ways to destroy Ejike. Now, she's his father's wife. If she can't harm Ugo, at least she could harm Ejike. So what do you think NELO is going to do to Ejike? Please don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section. We still remain your favorite storyteller, Zika. So we'll see you again in the part 2 of the story. Bye for now.